Hi there, and welcome to this session of Quick Tableau Tips. Today we're going to take a look at a problem that I know every product manager out there has faced. You've introduced three products, but you've introduced them at different points in time. And your sales data looks something like this. You can see that product A was introduced in January of 2019. Product B was introduced in June of 2019, and product C in August of 2019. And what you'd really like to do is you'd like to see how they compare during their first few months of sales. If you were to plot the data, it would look like this. And this is the individual sales by month, and this is the running total over the individual months. But what you'd really like to see is you'd like to see them all come from the same starting point. Now we can do that by converting our data to look something like this, where they all start on at the same point in time. I've just created a chart here where I've got months since introduction based on the introduction date. And that introduction date for each product is determined using this LOD. And this is a very simple LOD. All it says is for each product, what's the minimum date? And you can see that I've got that January 1st, 2019, June 1st, 2019, and August 2019. Then the key here is to determine how many months have elapsed with each date in the data set from the point that the product was introduced. And to do that, all we have to do is we take a fixed product and date. This is just take for each product and date combination, take the date difference between the introduction date and the date that we're looking at, and add 1 to it. Now, well, why do we add the 1? Well, if we look for the first month of sales, the introduction date and the date of sales are going to be in the same month. So it's going to return a 0. So we want 1 for the first month, and then we want to increase that by 1 for each additional month. So the second month of sales will be 2, and the third month of sales will be 3, and so on. Very simple calculation, and this is all it takes to create a chart that would look like this, where now we have each product starting, the total sales starting at the first month of sales after introduction, proceeding over the total time period the product was in the market. What we'd really like to see is then we're going to take that and make a running total of those sales, and all it takes to do that is use a running total, a running sum of sales, and plot that across the months. And you can see here when we now have our 3 individual products, product A, B, and C, starting at their month of introduction. In the first month after introduction, they all start at the same point, running through 12 months. And it's very easy to compare sales by month, by product after introduction. Thank you very much.